Scarlet and Violet releases to the English Pokemon TCG here in a few weeks, and there are a lot of changes with this new English set and the new generation for Pokemon. That being said, there's a few little secrets that I don't see a lot of people talking about. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name's Will. It's another beautiful day here in Texas. I hope you guys know that I love you, God loves you, and that there is an awesome plan for your life. Scarlet and Violet will be here in just a few weeks at the very end of March. This is the newest generation of Pokemon. This is the base set of the new generation. Lots of new cards, lots of new Pokemon, new colors on the borders, and a lot of other changes that are happening to the cards inside of the packs. That being said, there's a few little secret details that I don't think people are really realizing or talking about that we're going to discuss today. But before we talk about those secret details, let's talk about some of the changes that have just been confirmed just a few days ago by PokeBeach that are going to be happening inside of the Scarlet and Violet booster pack. First and foremost, we all already know this, that the MSRP for a single booster pack has gone up from $4 to $4.50. With that being said, they've actually changed the layout of the cards inside of each booster pack for Scarlet and Violet. No more card tricks, no more going 3 to the front or 4 to the front or however you want to do it and burn that energy. Once you open the booster pack, it's all going to basically be in order with the last two cards. You can just flip through, boop, 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 and then you don't have to move anything. And then you'll hit 2 reverse holos, and then you'll hit a holo rare, and then you'll hit an energy card and a code card. So no more pack tricks. Just open that bad boy up and start burning them. This is actually kind of cool. I like that they did this. They've done this in some Japanese sets, but then some Japanese sets you still have to burn one. I hope they continue doing this moving forward. It's a lot more fun just to be able to open your pack and kind of look through all of them and then be surprised at the end. And what's interesting about this is they're all going to be in this format with commons, uncommons, and then 2 reverse holos, so a reverse holo, and then a full holo. Every single pack is going to be guaranteed to get those 3 holo hits per pack. Now, what's interesting about this is we have those 2 reverse holo slots at the back of the pack with the holo rare behind it. Well, if you want to pull an illustration rare or a special illustration rare, both of which are like the alternate art looking artwork that we've all come to know and love, and they are also secret rares, those are going to be pulled from the second reverse holo slot, and the regular secret rares will be pulled from the holo slot. This means that theoretically you could pull 2 secret rares in one pack, which is actually really cool, and it also means that packs have the ability to have double banger hits, which is so fun. Every time there's a set that you can pull something in the reverse holo slot and you can pull something in the regular holo slot, and you can get a potential for 2 bangers or 2, nice full art cards per pack. That's always a lot of fun and really, really cool. But it is interesting to note that it does seem like it would be possible to potentially pull 2 secret rares from one pack, being that the illustrator rares and the special art illustrator rares are pulled from the reverse holo slot, and those are considered secret rares, and then the regular secret rares are pulled from the holo slot. It remains to be seen. We'll have to wait until people start opening the actual English packs to confirm if you can hit 2 secret rares, but that's really interesting, and I really like that. Now, while those are cool things, there are some underlying messages that Pokemon and not many other people are really talking about that may not necessarily be so good about those changes. But before we talk about those changes, I want to make sure you guys know, if you guys need shops that you can trust to buy Pokemon cards, you got to check out these 2 stores that I trust and work with regularly. If you want to buy Pokemon cards, Japanese cards, Korean cards, anything like that, you got to check out PokeAny.com. If you use code Applesauce at PokeAny.com, you'll get a free booster pack with your order, and you can absolutely trust this company to take good care of you. They care about their customers so much. And if you need a place to order some Scarlet and Violet or some English cards, check out InvasionToys.com. Go to Invasion Toys and use code Applesauce, and you'll get 10% off of your order. I think if you use my code at Invasion Toys, you can get Scarlet and Violet booster boxes for around $120, which isn't too bad. Those are 2 great stores that you can trust with your money and know that they're going to take care of you. Okay, so let's talk about some of the secrets that I don't really see people talking about that can be inferred from some of these new details about the cool new pack layouts, about the 3 guaranteed holos in every single pack. There are some things about that might not be that great. The main thing is the fact that every single pack is guaranteed 2 reverse holos and a holo rare. This is, on the surface, this is a cool thing. It's like, oh right, every single pack, I'm never going to get a pack that doesn't have a holographic in it. But essentially what this is going to do, since every single pack is going to have those 3 holos, it's going to tank the value of those 3 cards. Now, it's not like reverse holos and regular holos had a ton of value, but because they are going to be having 2 in every pack, which is double the amount of reverse holos that every pack has had before this, and a guaranteed holo in every pack, the value of those cards cards is going to go down. So while it might not be a huge deal because those cards already aren't incredibly valuable, there's no arguing that the value of those cards are going to go down, and they're essentially going to turn into bulk, as if they weren't already bulk, but they're just going to be essentially more bulk that not many people are really excited about. Think Champion's Path. Remember when Champion's Path came out and everybody was like, yeah, holos in every pack. Oh my gosh, I just pulled my 100th Machamp and we started calling it Machampion's Path and nobody really cared about the holos. That's kind of what I'm expecting to happen with this. And while it might not be a huge impact, what that's going to do is that's causing the intrinsic value of every single pack once opened to go down. Now that by itself isn't a big deal, but when that's happening and it's being lauded as this is an awesome new thing we're doing, and this is to justify that we're increasing the price of the packs, when it actually is something that's going to decrease the intrinsic value of the cards inside, combined with an increase in price of the packs, while minute and it's really not a huge deal, it does lower the intrinsic value of the cards inside of the packs, lower the value of those holos that you're going to be guaranteed to pull while the cost of the packs is going up. So it's just creating a little bit more of a, it's not as big of a win as Pokemon's making it out to be. Well, it's not a bad thing, but that's a big thing that I don't think a lot of people are talking about. And this is being advertised as a huge deal. The fact that these packs are going to have these 3 guaranteed cards in it. And it is cool, but it's not really going to be that much of a value add for most collectors. And on the flip side of that, here's the good secrets that I don't really see anybody talking about, is that these guaranteed 2 reverse holo hits and a guaranteed holo rare per every pack is going to be huge and super exciting for young collectors and kids when they're opening packs. Because to kids, it doesn't matter. There is no bulk to kids. It doesn't matter if it's a big full art or a regular shiny. When I give my little boys packs of Pokemon cards, they just look for the shiny cards. They don't care if it's a reverse holo. They don't care if it's a holo rare. They don't care if it's a secret rare and I have to take it from them before they ruin it. They just see the shiny cards and they're excited about it. And I think that's one of the huge secret benefits that I don't see a lot of people talking about, is every single pack of Scarlet and Violet is going to have shiny hits in it for little kids when they're opening it. So that means every time a kid opens a pack of Scarlet and Violet, they're going to get shiny hits and they're going to be excited, which could in turn create a love for Pokemon at a young age that could go on for another 20 years. Additionally, the fact that the illustration rares that are technically secret rares are in the reverse holo slot, this hopefully will increase the probability of pulling the alternate art style cards and decrease the value of them on the secondary market and make them a lot easier and more affordable to purchase. Think Crown Zenith. We got Crown Zenith where you're able to pull, the alternate art style cards from the reverse holo slot, and there's a whole lot of them. Well, what did that do? Because people were pulling these gorgeous cards so often, it makes the secondary market value of those cards a lot more affordable, meaning you and I can go pick up the 2 or 3 cards we want the most for a lot cheaper than, say, Evolving Skies, where the packs were only able to get the alternate arts out of the rare slot and they were really hard to pull and just ridiculously expensive because they were so freaking hard to pull. So the illustration rare, secret rare type cards being in the reverse holo slot will hopefully make it to where these beautiful cards are easier to pull and more affordable on the secondary market, which is a win for all collectors. Additionally, the reverse holo pattern for Scarlet and Violet is like 1 billion times better than the reverse holo pattern for Sword and Shield. The reverse holo pattern for Sword and Shield was awful. It made the reverse holos look so bad. Sun and Moon was so much better, and now we have a reverse holo pattern for Scarlet and Violet that actually looks really good. So that's going to make the reverse holo cards look a heck of a lot better than the Sword and Shield counterparts. All of this stuff combined, there is some good, there is some bad. There's some secret things that I've gleaned from all of this information that I don't really see a lot of people talking about, but I think all in all, these changes are good and exciting, and I'm excited to see how these changes affect values of packs, values of the illustration rares, and pull rates. When it comes down to it, what's really gonna really gonna determine everything is the pull rates. How hard is it to pull the cards that people really want? I'm really excited for Scarlet and Violet. I think it's gonna have some really cool cards. Drop me a comment down below, guys, and let me know which card from Scarlet and Violet you're the most excited about. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a huge favor. It would mean the world to me if you just hit that thumbs up button. It helps the video so much. And something else I'm excited about is that video right there. If you're a huge Pokemon nerd like I am, you'll love it. And like I always say, find somebody to love and serve today and be the change you want to see in the world. See you next time.